from here, to take your brake caliper off, you're just going to take a 6mm Allen. Yep, 6mm Allen. You're going to break that free. Make sure you use a good ratchet, not this terrible husky one. Jesus. Throw your big box ratchets in the trash. Either buy a really good one or buy one from Harbor Freight. Break that bolt free. Break that bolt free. Slide both of those bolts out of there. And from there, you should be able to wiggle your caliper back and forth, and it should, ow, hopefully slide up off of there if you don't bash your finger in the end of the rim. Jesus, that hurt. Okay, caliper's up and off of there. Watch your knuckles as you're doing it. It's generally considered not good to just let this hang and be supported by the lines. We're going to do it anyways. If you're going to let this hang and be supported by the lines, just be gentle with it. You don't want to pull on the lines too hard. However, for the most part, the calipers don't weigh that much. You'll probably be okay. To change out these rear pads, you have to recompress the caliper. So you got two options. What I would do sometimes is I'll get in here with a flathead screwdriver, a big one, put it in there and twist, and that's going to recompress everything. That'll recompress the pistons back in there. It will recompress the sliders. You want to be careful. You don't really want to do that with new pads because you're going to tear up the pads, of course. Luckily, I just didn't really actually do it. Just kind of a demonstration purpose. But anyways, from there, to get the old pads off, you have to get these pins to slide all the way in. So I'm grabbing them here with my fingertips. I'm pushing with my thumbs, and they're sliding all the way back in. Now from there, I can lift this pad right up off these two guide pins there. Then we can take our old pad, and it pops right up out of there. It's pretty easy. See, I told you you could do this. Then you can take your new pads and put them back in. Now, back in here, there's a little notch right there. Hopefully you can see that. There's a little notch right there. Hopefully you can see that. That's where these little hooks and eyelets go. Remember, the friction material needs to point towards the rotor. Slide those back into place right there. Put your other pad on. Remember, friction material towards the rotor. Now, when you go to put this thing on there, remember, you need to have a gap in between there because that's where the rotor goes. Don't have it here and then try to put the rotor on the back side. Remember, those pads squeeze the rotor. So, we're going to slide that up and on there. Make sure your pads are straddling the brake rotor. It should slide right down on there. Now, if you're unsure if it's seated, give the rear brake lever a pump a couple times. It should just kind of see itself right in place, just like that, and it does. Put this caliper up in place here. Get the first bolt down in there. Get it started in there. Don't tighten it up yet. I cannot emphasize how important that is. Always get all of your bolts in place before you tighten them up. And from there, you can run both bolts in until they stop, then go back and torque them down. Now give your brake lever a couple pumps, because you have to reseat the pads into the rotor. Just like that.